friend, and welcome to a new video. You know, spring is kinda here. Snow is leaving us, finally. Maybe it's coming back, but at the moment it has been really warm, like I think around 10 degrees, which is unusual for Norway. But I'm just gonna be grateful for that. But it also feels like it stays a bit lighter for a longer time, and I just have so much more energy, which is probably not a surprise, but I thought I should really use that because you never know how long it's gonna stay. So, you know, my very first video on this channel was to declutter in my kitchen, and I've been thinking about my desk and this supporting tray over here, that it really needed some decluttering. So I thought I can just do that today. You wanna join me? Okay, first I think I will just show you what we're working with, and then I'm just gonna put on a podcast and let's declutter. My wish is that the top one has just things that I really need quite often, and everything else should be on the bottom or in the middle. But now I have kind of like made it into catch-all and yeah, we have to go through the things. Some I definitely see, like my Italian book should definitely be here, but yeah, we have to go through that, definitely. And then here on my desk, we have to take a look in this one here, and this one also needs some tidying up. I think I'm gonna start with the drawers and then do the tray at the end. That's kind of like my plan. So let's get started.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Okay, I've made major progress. Threw away quite a lot of papers. I also found like 3 gift cards, and I'm not sure if they're still valid. Maybe I have to go to the bookshop and ask. Let's take a look in here. Ta-da! Looks much better. And then here I have my power sheets and stickers. And then over there you can't see a lot because these are documents I don't want to show to the internet. But it is definitely slimmer. I could throw away a few things and put them away. So happy with my progress. It starts to get a bit dark and I'm hungry. So I think I will stop here and then we continue tomorrow. Good morning. It is the next day and I feel very inspired to continue with this tray over there. I actually found a few things like I found this postcard that says, take your time for the things that make you happy. I showed that yesterday and I think that's really pretty. I also found this bookmark that is super useful if you have an Erin Condren planner. Loved to find that. I have a box with like planner stuff, so I will put that in there. And then, I found postcards that I bought when we were in Rhodes. And then I never wrote them, I never sent them, and should I just write cards now? I mean, who is actually still writing postcards? I feel like only my sister's writing postcards. Well, I get a few sometimes from other people, but it is definitely something that isn't a big thing anymore, which I think is a bit sad. I loved when people had like postcards, walls, and yeah. So it's interesting what you find. There are definitely a lot of documents that I have to go through and that I have kind of like procrastinated on. But for this month, I've decided to work on a habit from the Fly Lady system that's called 2-minute hotspot. And it's just like a hotspot that kind of accumulating things more and more, and you just give yourself, set a timer for just 2 minutes and work on it. And that's my plan to do as well. Obviously, if you do 2 minutes every day, it takes a while to see a change, but then you also start to get this habit in that you do this like 2 minutes every day or most of the days in the week. Because what I see, for example, I absolutely love Marie Kondo and the KonMari method and all of that. I love to watch her show, but it is kind of like you all put everything out, you work through the things, you need a lot of energy to go through the things, but I feel like you don't really learn the habits because that takes time and repetition to learn to go through things on a regular basis, to catch when you start seeing committing things somewhere. And it is more like a one-time thing, a project, and then a year later you might have to do it again. So I rather would like to have ongoing decluttering habits. And then obviously there is a term of like, as soon as you bring something in, you have to let something other go. I definitely do that with my clothes, but not in other areas of my life. I think it's also okay to declutter in between. It's just something nice because you also go like, when I went through my bookshelf a few weeks ago, it really made me realize, oh, this is a book I haven't read yet, but it would work now. Like The Secret Garden would be nice to read now in the springtime. And that's sometimes also good to just go through things, because I also found a few letters that made me really happy to see now. And also seeing, okay, what are things that I would like to have placed together or that I haven't used for a while that I would like to put a bit more on display so that I remember to use them. Kind of like that. We'll see, but I guess we're gonna continue now. We'll feel so good at the end. Let's get started.
Highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
all things that I will put in the trash. They are dry, and here I've never used them, so they can go. I decided to have my mindful eating journal and my daily planner in here in the top, and also some pens because that's what I need the most. And in a lower compartment I have my Italian notebook, my Italian study book, the self-compassion workbook, and also a bit like stuff that I use sometimes, like post-its and tape and that, but I don't use it on a daily basis, so it can be in the second compartment. And then the last one you don't really see. There's not much in there. It's actually just my meal planner that I use once a week and some paper that I can just use if I want to write something down. But obviously this feels so much more airy and organized. Feels really good. What I didn't show you, that my pen pouch got really big, so I ran through all the pens that were in there, did a pen test, threw away a few, and most of them were transferred into this one that I don't use that much, Spells and Charms from Harry Potter. And now this feels a bit more lighter and manageable to take around with me, especially because I found a scissor I hadn't seen for a while, and I was like, where is it? Because it's a really small one. And it was actually in here. I just couldn't find it. So happy for that. So I would say I'm really happy with my progress. I'll definitely continue through spring. Maybe I take you with me a few times when I have some decluttering projects. It always feels so much nicer, and also I see the things that I want to use on a daily basis. And yeah, having gone through paperwork was good to see what I have to do and what can I throw away, and it feels really good now. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. I see you very soon. Bye bye.